Hey Cougar fans, welcome back to the Chicago Chauffeur Sam Brief with our new women's soccer coach, Aulani Fernandez.
Hello, thanks for having me.
How does it feel to be in the Chauffeur?
Unbelievable, this is great.
Buckled up?
Buckled up?
Safety first, all right. Aulani Fernandez, I know you're new, so you haven't driven around much, so let's take a little tour.
I'm excited.
Alrighty, well we're on campus right now. I'm gonna back up and let's get to know ya. So I know you are a NorCal person. Tell me all about why you love where you come from.
Oh gosh, I think one of the biggest reasons I love where I come from is the diversity. It was amazing to grow up in a diverse community, and then be able to play college soccer in a very diverse town in Hayward, California. So they call it the heart of the Bay Area, so right outside of San Francisco. So that's probably one of my biggest reasons. And of course, all my family and friends and stuff. So
tell me about your family.
Well, I have, my parents. They were both born and raised in Hawaii.
Where at?
Oahu, specifically. They actually didn't meet in Hawaii. They met out in California. And so that's how they started their love story. And then that's where I came along. Super exciting.
That's the exciting part for us.
Yeah, exactly. And then I have a little brother. He's actually serving in the Air Force right now.
Oh.
Yes.
Where is he based?
He's right now in Idaho.
Okay.
Yep, just came back from Kuwait, so super excited to have him home. And then I have a 10-year-old sister. So she's my pride and joy, my little kind of surprise baby in a sense, but but yeah, she's awesome. She just finished 5th grade, so.
What kind of big sister are you? There are types.
Oh gosh. I'm definitely the motivating. I feel like big sister. I'm always here to push her to do her best, but she's so kind and so loving that I would say the other side of my personality, and that sounds kind of weird, I don't have multiple personalities, but the other side of me is kind of very, very, very driven. And so sometimes I have to let off the pedal with her because she's a little bit more free-spirited, and I'm here for it. It's a great balance between us.
It's not surprising to hear that you're the motivating kind of big sister, given that
right.
you are paid to be a soccer coach.
Right, exactly. Kind of worked itself out, you know.
Your parents are Hawaiian.
Yep.
You been back?
Yeah. Actually, my fiance and I just went back last June, so about a year ago we were there. I have a ton of family, but as I was growing up, we used to go every other year, which was always amazing.
Tell me the best thing about Hawaii that I should be jealous of as someone who's never been.
Well, I mean, the beaches are beautiful. Water's always warm, which is wonderful. But the people, the culture, our culture of aloha, which I really use as my foundation of coaching, making sure that everyone feels loved and included, and that's exactly how my upbringing was. So the aloha piece, I feel is the most important.
Interesting. So how do you incorporate aloha into coaching?
Well, like I said, the inclusiveness piece, everyone belongs. And that's one of the biggest things, and they should feel loved and supported no matter what. I'm lucky I can use soccer as that platform. I mean, a lot of us have played soccer our entire life. It's been our emotional, social, mental support outlet, and that's exactly what aloha should be, right? Is that outlet. Every time you come to practice, I hope that you feel that. That's my biggest thing.
Soccer clearly has played such a big role in your life. It still does. It's what you do.
Right.
Where's the genesis of that?
Where it began? Gosh, I actually am the first person in my family to play soccer.
Really?
Yes.
You don't have a whole ancestry of soccer?
No, but we are very athletic. My mom played softball growing up. My dad was actually a football player, played in college. She actually played at the same college I played soccer at, so very special.
Cal State East Bay.
Yes, and at that time it was Cal State Hayward for those who have been around there.
You're aging him.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry, Dad, love you. But and then my brother played football growing up as well. But some multi-sport athletes are amongst our family. I have an older sister too as well. She actually played water polo in college. So I'm the first one to play soccer. I begged my parents. I remember being 8, 9, begging them like, please let me play soccer. And they're like, kind of unfamiliar with it, right? Don't know. And then I think when I was like 11 or 12, I was like, please let me play soccer.
Wow.
And they finally said yes. And I actually didn't start playing competitive soccer like on a travel team until I was 14, so about a freshman in high school.
Wow, that's so fascinating for someone who was a 4-year Division I athlete, now is a Division I soccer coach. I could have met a 13-year-old Aulani and you weren't even playing.
Right, and actually Cal State used to be a Division II. But yes.
I'm bumping you up.
Okay, thanks. I really appreciate that. No, but yeah, so yeah, it was exciting. And then kind of right after I was done with my 4 years of college soccer, my head coach at Cal State East Bay, who's currently still there, Robin, she asked if I wanted to be a part of the staff. So I started my college coaching career where I ended my playing career, and I couldn't be any more grateful. And that's kind of how it all came into fruition. That's where my coaching journey began. It's really exciting.
Speaking of journeys, I know you're new, so I want to make sure you know where we are. This is the Chicago Chauffeur, and I have to tell you, we're at Tinley Park. We just turned off of 95th, so we're about 7-ish minutes away from campus, a few blocks. Some tennis courts here. This is where tennis coach Jack Barton first started playing competitive tennis. So now you're getting the real tour here,
yes,
right?
I love this.
The real tour. That's part of the deal. You tell me about your life, I tell you about where we're going.
Perfect.
Hey, so Aulani, what does a practice led by you look like?
Oh, it's competitive. Absolutely competitive. It's fun. There's a bunch of energy. As you can tell, I'm an energy ball, so consistently.
You have so much energy. I feel like having you in the Chicago Chauffeur was a bad idea because you have to sit literally buckled up in one place. You got to be running around.
Right. Yeah, no.
We're going through some messy construction here.
Yeah.
Look at all this.
It's going to look nice, though, when they're done.
Okay, so energy practice.
Yeah, lots of energy, lots of competitiveness, lots of fun. But also, like, very player-driven. I would like to consider myself a player's coach, so I'm just adhering to what their needs are.
Well, you were a player not too long ago.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. What is the opposite of aging? Now
You are...
What's that word?
The opposite of aging?
Yeah.
Like Benjamin
like,
Button?
Yeah. Well, no. Like, you're just like, oh, you aged your dad, and now I'm
Oh, you're,
going...
oh, right. I see what you mean. Is there a word for that?
I don't know.
If you age someone by making them seem old, making them seem young, technically still is aging.
Okay.
It's just
wonderful.
a different type.
Yeah.
Reverse aging?
Reverse aging. There it is.
It's gotta be. How about, let's invent this.
Okay.
Did you see Benjamin Button?
I did see Benjamin
Great
Button.
movie. Let's call it buttoning.
Oh.
I
I'm
buttoned
here for
you.
it, Sam. Yeah.
I
Let's
buttoned
do it.
you.
You did button
Okay.
me. There we go.
Okay, so Aulani.
Yes.
I want to know, I know you're a big sports fan. It's not just soccer. Clearly your family is all over the board.
Right.
Give me an athlete you admire.
Gosh.
And you can't say your mom or your dad.
Okay. An athlete I admire. Wow, there's so many athletes. I would really probably say, and it's gonna align with really what's going on right now in the NBA world, but I'm gonna say Steph Curry. Why? Because he's so poised, yet so confident, and he brings, he just carries the team when he needs to, but he also knows how to be selfless, right? And so I think that's so important in athletes, and he just holds himself to high standards, very self-motivated, and the way Steve Kerr talks about him is the way I feel like every athlete should be talked about by their coach. He's just like, I just remember this quote on Twitter. They put it on Twitter, but he said, when I'm done, Steve Kerr said, when I'm done coaching, I'm just going to thank Steph Curry. And I just think that's unbelievable. Like, the amount of respect between both of them is just phenomenal. And
trust.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, yeah, I'm going to say Steph Curry. He's unbelievable to me. He's a wonderful role model for all athletes.
He's amazing. The other day, my dad sent me a picture of an ad outside of an Indian restaurant where he was.
Okay.
And it said, LeBron James doesn't like eating here because we have the best curry or something. It was kind of a poorly executed Steph Curry pun.
Right.
But
right.
This was up in Portland, Maine, which is proof that Steph Curry's taken the entire country coast to coast by storm.
Oh my gosh.
And he hits just some unbelievable shots. Yeah, okay, so Steph Curry and beautiful family, right? He does so much right. You're a big San Francisco Bay Area sports fan.
Yes.
Give me a vivid sports memory in the childhood of Aulani.
Oh, wow. Actually, well, my parents were season ticket holders for the San Francisco 49ers while I was growing up. Yeah, and so going to those games were so fun, and sometimes it would be the entire family. Sometimes it would just be like father-daughter night, you know. Sometimes my dad would just take my brother. So those games are probably my favorite in the entire world, like sports memory-wise.
What about that Super Bowl season? Did you go to any playoff games?
No, I wish, because, well, football happens to be in the fall, and that's when I happen to be coaching as well. So I didn't get to make it, but you better believe either the stats were up or I was watching on the bus. So
I mean, as a lifelong Chicago sports fan, you come in my car, you tell me I'm a lifelong Bay Area sports fan. We talk two different languages because you got high standards, clearly.
Right, clearly, yes.
So, Aulani, we're turning back onto campus, which means it's time for our lightning round. I'm going to put you in the pressure cooker. Okay. It's like 90 degrees outside, so I won't actually put the seat warmer up.
Okay.
But the metaphorical seat warmer's coming up. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. How good of a cook are you, scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, 6.
What if I came over for dinner tonight, would you cook me?
Spaghetti.
And any sauce or just plain?
No, some sauce, some meat sauce, you know.
Meat sauce?
Yeah, I like to put some like ground beef in there.
Ground beef?
Yeah.
Okay, we like that.
Okay, good.
If you and I are going to a movie, what kind of candy are you getting?
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers?
Yep.
Any variety or just like the normal?
Just the strawberry Twizzlers.
Normal strawberry Twizzlers.
Yep.
Okay, quick lightning round pause. We're coming up to the gate. So we're going to say hello to our best friend in the world. What's up, Tammy?
Hello.
How are you? So great to see you.
Good, you too.
We love Tammy. She is a ray of sunshine in everyone's life. Hey, speaking of the sun, you and I are moving to a planet starting tomorrow. Where are we going?
Mars.
Why?
Because apparently there's water.
Yeah, you're thinking logistics, and I love it.
Yeah, have to. You gotta survive.
Tell me song 1 on your favorite playlist.
My favorite? Wow. I'm gonna go with Better Days. Don't even know who it's by, which is really weird because I love music, but you just put me on the spot, and I love all kinds of music, though.
That's fine. What's your favorite kind?
Probably R&B.
R&B?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Tell me this. You're going to a deserted island, and I'm only giving you one thing. What are you taking?
I'm taking my dogs.
Your dogs?
Yeah.
What kind of dogs do you have? And I did say one thing, but I'll give you both of them.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
So what kind of dogs?
I have a little terrier Chihuahua mix. Super cute. Her name is Beans. And then I like to call him like a possum terrier because he's black and white, and I don't know what other thing he's mixed with other than terrier. So his name is Peter.
So together they are?
Beans and Pete.
Beans and Pete.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Speaking of beans, are you a coffee drinker?
Oh, love coffee every day.
How many a day?
Well, I had to cut back, so it's 1 right now.
Oh, you had to cut back?
Yeah, I'm nuts about it. Yeah,
me
for
too,
sure.
honestly. How do you take it?
It's usually an iced vanilla latte. Extra shot. I like to support local, so anywhere local.
Okay.
Yeah.
Iced vanilla latte. If you ever want to buy a coffee for Aulani, it's an iced vanilla latte with
extra shot
of espresso.
Yep.
Because she needs a lot of energy.
But do I?
What's the best restaurant in the world?
Outback.
Outback? What do you get at Outback?
A steak, like a sirloin, like the little 6-ounce one.
I love it. Aulani Fernandez. Outback sirloin.
Yep.
On Mars.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh gosh, yes, perfect.
That's the day.
Perfect.
Hey, this is Aulani Fernandez, new Chicago State women's soccer coach. In one word, tell me how you feel being in this position.
Grateful, humbled. that was 2, but I'm just really excited to be here. It's an amazing opportunity so far. It's been an amazing experience with all the support from athletics, and I'm happy to start my journey. I guess continue it. Thank you.
We are so happy to have you. And this is my real last question. Do I get like an Uber rating? Stars?
Yeah, 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Is that
okay.
is that it? 5? I don't really...
I'll take it. I mean, I think I've
Is it
gotten a
10?
few 7s out of 5, but
Okay.
I'll take 5 out of 5.
Okay,
My
I didn't know we
rating
could
will
go
still be
above,
good.
but you know, yeah, 7.
There are
is good.
overachievers in the group, but
That's
I'll
fine.
take the 5.
Yeah, perfect. Literally perfect.
Thank you very much. I
Thank
hope
you.
your driving was okay for
That was
you.
wonderful. Yeah, thanks for the tour.
Again, Aulani, she's awesome. You will see and hear from her plenty as soccer season kicks off in the fall. I'm Sam Brief, the Chicago Chauffeur, and we'll talk next time.